On this karstic or calcareous soil, the river's erosion has been particularly striking. Here, the Verdon has fashioned the longest and deepest canyon in France. The irregular depressions of the riverbed are due to tectonic deformations that occurred while the canyon was still being carved out. The drop reaches 700 meters at a spot called Bar de l'Escalès. Along the 21 kilometers of steep, sunken-in banks of the canyon, the Verdon offers some stunning scenery. Then it flows on toward the west till it runs into the Durance River.
On the banks of this river begins the story of the Rochers des Mets, the Mets Rocks. It started 300 million years ago when the Durance Fault was like a huge crack on the surface of the earth. During the Tertiary, the fault played a role in the formation of the Alps by constituting a limit between the upper eastern zone and a basin where sediment accumulated. Then the sea returned, depositing sand and pebbles. Other layers of sandstone and clay were added before the great glaciers of the Quaternary transformed the landscape. Much later, when the Durance was etching out its course, it had to respect a large conglomerate of bonded pebbles, where we find the Mets today. The streaming waters concentrated in the narrow gorges, where erosion is the most efficient.
These strange shapes haunt the little town of Mets. They're called the penitents of Mets, for as local legend has it, at the time of the Saracen invasion, a young knight had as his mission to escort 7 beautiful Moorish maidens who were prisoners via the river to the city of Arles. Along the way, they met some monks who became quite stirred up at the sight of the young women. The local saint, a hermit, saw what was going to happen and, to preserve the monks from sin, petrified them, frocks and all, and there they have stood till this very day.
The village elders of Buren, in Ireland, also enjoy telling legends. One must admit that the remarkable scenery in the region is quite apt to inspire all sorts of tales.
In Gaelic, Burren means rocky place, and this land is built on rock indeed.
Situated in the northeast of Clare County, this craggy, arid 250 square kilometer plateau rises into cliffs or slopes gently down to the sea. The origin of this geological phenomenon dates back to the Carboniferous Age, 340 million years ago. The ocean once covered this whole area. Leftover vegetal debris, animal skeletons, and alluvial mud deposits brought by rivers formed layers of sediment up to 700 meters thick.
In 1649, during the English invasion of Ireland led by Cromwell, one of his commanding officers commented on this region,
"There's not enough land here to bury a man, not enough trees to hang him, not enough water to drown him."
which didn't stop them from brutally colonizing the area.